UFC Tampa, Covington versus Buckley just ended last night, and I'm going to talk about the results and my predictions and how much money I actually won, not lost. And I have the scorecards right here, so let's get right into it. Knudsen, Pierre Rodriguez. Yeah, this is exactly why betting or predicting women's fights is iffy. But this is something I forgot to mention in my prediction. Knudsen's last fight, I don't remember her name, but she was looking like really suspect on the ground, and I had that in my mind, like maybe she could get taken down a lot, which she did, but I thought she at least trained it getting up because she looked lost on the ground. Um, she hit Rodriguez with some decent shots, but yeah, Rodriguez was pretty tough to be fair. Um, and she just was kind of a dog, just bullied her, just kept taking her down. Yeah, that. And this whole card, I only got two predictions incorrect. This was one of them, but this doesn't count because it's women's, right? Yeah. This next fight, Davy Grant, Ramon Tavares. The odds were evens. I chose the right guy, Davy Grant. Um, yeah, I was correct. He was a lot more dynamic than Ramon Tavares. I predicted this perfectly. I said that it would go to the decision, which it did. Davy Grant. Uh, yeah, I think he looked so good. Really fast, good strikes. Tavares had a good guard, but he just wasn't throwing as much. Um, yeah, all as you can see, all the ju two of the judges 30-27. One of them in the second round, Grant kind of got knocked down. I thought he was off balance, but yeah, that the rest of the round, Grant was piecing him up, and I was kind of worried that oh maybe it's 1-1, and if Grant doesn't win this third round, uh, he could lose it. But yeah, so that's good judging. But yeah, Grant looked great, and I was correct about Tavares. He's kind of overrated. Next fight. Miranda Maverick, Jamie Lynn Horth. Honestly, who really gives a fuck? Well, one thing, yeah, I was actually thought we were gonna see a fraud check because, to be honest, in the second round when Maverick got like another takedown, I just went on my phone. I was not interested. But then I kind of saw that Jamie Lynn Horth was kind of doing better, and she actually got the second round on all the judges. But yeah, Maverick just took her down a bunch. Who cares, bro? To be honest. But one thing I have to say, Maverick is really small in the division. She's like 5'3". The other girl was like 5'7", a lot bigger. But yeah, easy to predict. This next one, Miles Johns, Felipe Lima. Yeah, I was correct. Felipe Lima just was a class above, faster, more dynamic. Even the takedowns, I didn't know he was that good at takedowns. Like some really good entries. But Miles Johns is better than I thought. He stayed in there. He got mad, and he was close with some shots, to be honest. He could have clipped Lima, but yeah, Lima looked great. Um, I don't know in the post fight if he said he was going to go down again. I thought he said maybe he's staying at featherweight. I'm not sure, but he did look a little bigger than Johns. But yeah, I don't know if he's gonna stay at featherweight or go down. He hasn't even because he's usually a bantamweight. And also, I do feel for Miles Johns, because his last fight, like a month ago, he was actually supposed to fight Cody Garbrandt, and I mean, that could have propelled his career. And then Garbrandt pulled out, and now he's in the fucking prelims, the fourth fight of the night against a fucking killer. And he got 30-27, so yeah, unlucky to him. Next fight. Oh, this one hurts. Sean Woodson, Fernando Padilla. Um, I did choose Padilla, and I'm gonna blame it on bias as I go to his gym, and I don't know what the I don't know what he was doing. He just came out guns blazing, was slipping a bunch, was trying to knee Woodson, tall ass Woodson, and and first of all, Woodson's build, I don't know what the fuck. His like his torso was like so high. The weirdest guy I've ever seen. Um, but yeah, I don't know if Padilla like gassed, but he was literally just headbutting jabs, and he just would charge forward and he get jabbed. I don't know. Maybe he gassed. I have no idea, but because it was only the first round, and I don't know if he was getting rocked. It didn't look like it. He just keep getting hit, and eventually Woodson finished him with a really nice combo and put Padilla down. And he covered up. At least I'm happy he didn't really get knocked out, but yeah, I don't know what Padilla was doing to be honest, but good job Woodson. Interesting to see who he gets next. And if he goes up to lightweight, because he mentioned he will eventually go up, I mean, he needs to hurry up then, because on the scale he looks so bad, terrible. But unlucky Padilla, you still got skills, and you're still my boy. Oh, this fight, Joel Alvarez, Jakar Close. Yeah, Joel just murked him. Like, there's really nothing to say. Just he's so big, so long, really powerful. Every single one of his wins is a finish. And basically, I think it was a straight left hook. The left hook caught close on the chin, staggered back. Joel did like a flying knee and it actually knocked close out. And then Alvarez put him in a guillotine when it was tippy tapping shots. Close was already out. But yeah, every shot that Alvarez hit close with, it looked like he stunned him. Yeah, I mean he's a killer, but uh, I don't know if he said he again. This guy said he's thinking of going to 170. I mean, if it's gonna make you more active, I would do it because he needs to be way more active. And another thing, how the fuck did Ismagulov beat Alvarez? I've never seen the fight. I think it was Alvarez's first fight, but I mean, how the fuck did he do that? But great job, Paul Alvarez. I want to see you fight more, bro. Not fucking once a year, every year and a half. Be more consistent because he's really fun to watch. This next fight, this is the prelim headliner. Michael Johnson, Otman Azaitar. I was a little worried for Johnson, especially the odds. I was kind of surprised. I was worried that Azaitar might like clip him or something, and he was close with a couple shots, close to the chin, but no, Johnson schooled him. And look at this scorecard, because I know no one's gonna mention this, and the only reason I'm not freaking out is because I already saw this earlier. But Judge Christopher Edgehill, gave Azaitar the first round. Azaitar literally got rocked, wobbled really bad 2 times in that round, and he still got that round from Mr. Christopher Edgehill, which is fucking crazy. But no one's gonna mention it because Michael Johnson won. But I mean, that dude needs to wake the fuck up or something. But in terms of the knockout, I mean, crazy ass knockout. I think Johnson was in the pocket, hit him with the right hook, I think, and then, or maybe it was a left hook or something, but he finished with the right hook because Azaitar's already stumbled, wham, right on the chin, goes down face first, and I see in the background Azaitar's brother, oh, covers up like that. Imagine seeing your brother get knocked out like that, bro. That sucks. But, and then the follow-ups, yeah, super necessary. All right, to the main card, Navajo Sterling Tuco Tokos. Yeah, I don't, I don't know if I should be impressed or really. or the fucking complete opposite. I am impressed with Tokus's body, not his body, but his toughness, because he was taking some crazy ass body shots to the with especially with the knees. And I don't think Tokos does his fucking crunches, but I mean he did. It was really tough. Doesn't look like he has the what's it called? The stamina. He was getting gassed in like the first round. He was looking at the corner. But I mean that happens if you're getting beat up on. No, I was surprised Sterling couldn't finish him. The Tokos he did better than I thought, but I mean it looked a lot worse because he would do really weird positions. Like he would cover up like that, I just lean forward and run at Sterling like that. Like he looked just gassed, but I mean he was trying to take him down and stuff. So credit to him. He stayed in there. It was really tough. He looked kind of goofy, and I hope they keep him and give him like an absolute bot. I think that'd be a really funny fight. And for Sterling, I mean, good technique, but I would think you would take out a guy like Tokos like that. But it's his UFC debut, so I'm interested to see who they'll give him next. Um, Next fight, Yanez Marcos. I predicted Marcos, but Yanez did a lot better than I thought. And as you can see, split decision. I honestly, I could have seen Yanez winning because at the end of the third round, well, Marcos, he took him down in the third round, didn't do much damage. But at the end of that round, maybe a minute, 30 seconds left, Marcos is like, he's like looking away on the fence, looking away, look at the time, literally walking away from Yanez with his hands down. Like he looked like he was spent, no more energy. And Yanez, I mean, he was kind of hitting him a little, and then he goes for a takedown, or he not even a takedown, he goes to clinch. Bro, what are you doing? He could have done a head kick because Marcos was just walking away with his hands down, not even looking at Yanez. But in terms of the whole fight, yeah, I thought this was gonna be fight of the night, to be honest. This was a really good fight, in my opinion. Both guys got hurt, and Marcos got really lucky in the second round. He went to I don't even know what the fuck this is. He like leaped at Yanez, and his fists were closed. I don't know if he was trying to do like a double punch, but he missed. And Yanez was like, the fuck? And hit him with the left hook. And Marcos got really jelly legged. So he got lucky. If that hit a little bit towards the chin, he's out. But Marcos hit him with some really good shots as well. I thought this was a really good fight. And Marcos won split decision. I I do agree. But I mean maybe if he had fucking Christopher Edghill, he would have lost that one. And went to decision. I said that's good money because I think it might have been plus money or really even. So, but I did not capitalize on that one. This fight, Vitor Petrino, Dustin Jacoby. I mean, I predicted this almost perfectly. I said it'd go to decision. Jacoby gets the round three KO. And I am actually really happy with this judging because in the first round, I saw after the first round, even the commentators were like, "Oh man, Jacoby's needs to kind of do more." And like the tweets after like the random guys score the fights, everyone was saying 10-9 Petrino for the first round. And I was like, what? Because it was kind of tippy tappy, but Petrino rushed in and Jacoby hit him with I think a straight right really hard and actually hurt Petrino really bad. And he kind of fell, but it looked all right because he like fell into a takedown. But he got hurt really bad in that. So I thought that was for sure Jacoby first round. I think the second round, Petrino kind of hurt Jacoby, so it was 1-1. The third round, it was really slow. There's actually booze, and Jacoby just crazy ass knockout. I flipped the fuck out, and I saw this. Yeah, the knockout looked really familiar to Usman's knockout of Masvidal. but it was so nice, and it's crazy to see Petrino get knocked out like that after being a hyped up prospect. Um, I mean, they literally did to introduce the fight. They were showing like Brazilian light heavyweight legends, like a montage, and they're saying Petrino could be the next one. Then he gets murked by Anthony Smith, and then Jacoby. And this one, I'm really happy about this one because I put good money not on just on Jacoby, but I had done it over 2.5 rounds, and that was the only thing that popped up on Fliff. But I wanted to do unanimous or go the distance, so I got a little lucky there. But I got good money on over 3.5 rounds. So maybe it's time I become professional better. But yeah, awesome knockout. Cap, Manel Cap, Bruno Silva. Manel Cap is a god. Um, he's my idol. He's my Pookie. But seriously, I mean, he couldn't have done better. Just schooled him. Got hit in the nutsack 3 times. Bruno Silva, really good game plan. Every time Cap would go in his, flow state and emote on him, Bruno Silva would keep him right in the nuts. So it was pretty smart. The 2 times was smart, but the third one got him the point off. But he was already down. So that's actually a good game plan. Um, yeah, but I mean, Cap was literally doing crazy ass emotes. And dude, I was really scared because, especially in the third round, Bruno Silva was like really mad and he was going literally like tornado punches. And Cap would get like literally, it would graze his chin hairs so many times, not just in the third round, but throughout the fight. And Cap would barely avoid it hands down. And I was really scared to get like clipped, but no, great performance. Was talking to Dana at the end of the second round and after the fight. The callouts are so funny. Was it fuck Cara France, fuck Moreno, and fuck you Adesanya? I mean, that shit is hilarious. But I think I want to make a video saying Dana White hates Cap because in the post-fight press conference, people asked, "Is Cap going to get the title shot?" And Dana was like, "No, no." Like, I don't know. His reactions was really weird when talking about Cap. So maybe I'll make a video because why not give him a title shot? I mean, that shit was so hype. But no, give it to Royval to be 0-3. Because everyone wants to see that, right? Maybe I do. But anyway. Oh, but yeah, I did sprinkle a little on Bruno Silva because the underdog was. I don't think he should be that much of an underdog. He was like almost plus 400, but I was right. He got schooled, to be honest. Next fight, Cub Swanson, Billy Q. The co-main event. I was correct again. Cub Swanson won. This was something I forgot to mention because how is Quarantillo gonna win? Is he gonna knock him out? No, Cub Swanson, he has like I think it's 3 TKO losses. One of them was by leg kick to Jonathan Martinez. The other was he got kicked in the liver by Giga, and then he got the flying knee in WC by Jose Aldo. But that wasn't even like a knockout. That was like, ouch, my jaw hurts. I'm gonna cover up. So he's really never been knocked out. And I thought I was scared about his age and his cardio, how much effort he put into it since he's coaching a lot. But I mean, I think he looked really good. And I actually had it. People were saying like, oh, Billy Q's way up, but I agree with Troy Wincapa. Um, in the second round, I saw Billy. He got rocked like really bad, like 2 times, but he kept pushing forward. This was a good ass fight. It got fight of the night and crazy ass knockout. I did have money to go to decision, but I'm not mad because I had good money on Cub as well as being an underdog. But yeah, this was a good ass fight. Um, Billy Q out cold. Yeah, good job, Cub. He mentioned retiring because his wife said so. Never listen to the girls, guys. Don't listen to your wife. He should, I mean, he's do what he wants. He's 41, but he looked good. And Billy Q was like, not as, not no, what's the word? He's not ass. He's decent. And Cub looked really good. Again, in his last fight against Philly, he should have won that one. He still has it, but yeah, spout whatever he wants, but good on him. Good ass fight. Good ass predictions by me, of course. And the main event, this one hurts. But fake doctor, fake cut, fake fight. The fight's voided, let's be honest. Colby got cut right here, like so unlucky, right on the eyelid. Joaquin Buckley did like an uppercut, and his glove, like the edge of his glove, cuts Colby right on the eyelid, so he's blinded right away. And yeah, the fight's voided, let's be honest. But in all seriousness, yeah, Joaquin just looked way faster and way stronger. But I think the cut did have something to do with it. And in the third round, you could argue that Colby was going to win the fight, or not the round, and then he was going to win the fourth and fifth. But nah, and they stopped that cut pretty surprisingly. I mean, I'm gonna I want to pop this up. Yadong cut versus Sandhagen. I was really thinking, bro. Oh man, please show it. Yudong had like a crazy ass cut, and they were letting that go. The doctor was like letting that go for so long, like 2 extra rounds. Where's a good image? I don't know if you could. That's not a great image, but you could see how fucking deep that cut is here. I'm trying to zoom in, but I mean, you can see right there. Look at that. Look at that cut. I know they eventually stopped it, but the cut was pretty much the same. It was so deep, and they let that go. And then Colby had a. I mean, it was a bad cut, but yeah, let's blame it on the woman doctor. Um, but yeah, that one hurt. I crashed out, but it's good for Colby because it's another valid excuse because he could have won the third, the fourth, and the fifth. You never know, and got it by decision. But Buckley looked good, man. I don't think I think Usman's already matched up with Jack Della, so I wouldn't be surprised if they give him Ian Gary again. But yeah, and real quick I want to talk about my bets. So I had put $1 on each of my predictions, which is $13, and then I did $1 on the on the whale parlay. So every single prediction plus like 200,000, which you know what I mean. So I did $14, and I got a profit $17.63. Not a profit. That's what I got back. That's what I got in revenue. So in profit, oh, I can't do math. Minus 14, $3.63. If you didn't do that huge parlay, it's $4.63 of profit. Mama, mama, we made it. But um, yeah, but also the parlays, I think I want to start making videos on these because I've been doing really good lately. So I had done Davy Grant to go the distance and Tavares go to distance. Bam, easy. I got like doubled my money there. Over 2.5 rounds. Petrino Jacoby. That was like plus 300 odds or something. So I got that. Yeah, I put a lot of money on Jacoby, so I got a really good profit from that, and Cub as well. So good as day for me. Just some of the parlays. Knutson sold me. I mean, Jesus, man. Never bet on the girls' fights. And yeah, I had a parlay for Billy Q and Swanson to go to distance and in the main event. But that's all right. That was like a last second parlay just so I could get some more dopamine to get my fix because I love betting. But yeah, those are my predictions, or that's the event results. I did pretty good again. In my last two cards, I've only missed three fights. Not bad. And this is the last fight card of the year. So maybe I'm gonna do some of those what people do, like those rankings, those randomized rankings of UFC fighters. Just do some more commentary work. Maybe do some gameplay, some UFC tournaments, the game tournaments, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for me.